If it all comes down to you and I, can we find the words to save it? I feel your hand on mine, cold as ice. We started as a fire, but we burn it out. This distant love is pulling me down. Where's your heart? Yeah, where are you now? We're losing touch. I'm trying to hold on to this distant love, this distant love, this distant love. Where's your heart? Where are you now? Losing touch. I'm trying to hold on to this distant love, this distant love, distant love. I've been living off the memories, but it's so hard to remember. Should I let go of this make-believe? Should I let my heart surrender? I feel your hand on mine, cold as ice. We started as a fire, but we burned it out. This distant love is pulling me down. Where's your heart? Yeah, where are you now? We're losing touch. I'm trying to hold on to this distant love, this distant love, distant love, distant love, distant love, distant love, it's distant love. Where's your heart? Where are you now? Losing touch. Trying to hold on to this distant love, this distant love, distant love.
Yo, yo, yo. How's everyone doing? What is this song? Yeah, more info about that in a bit. Turn it down a little bit. Good to see everyone in the chat again on a Tuesday this time. See, everyone's here. I see Martin Stevenson, Len Harris, MJ Beats, Chris is here, Impulse. Good to see all of you guys. Working on an Illusion drum and bass remix. Okay, sick. Okay, can't wait to hear it. Is it finally dropping? Yes, I'm pretty sure it is. We got it all figured out. I got response back from Actuation, checked with Justin Milo as well. So we got it to work. The Kaden James remix of Distant Love, the one we were just listening to, should be coming out hopefully soon. I think I just forwarded it to Ben, to Kaden James. Big thing that did help was us being able to send them a TikTok that, like, I posted about it once and that people really seem to like it. Surprise, surprise. So yeah, amazing. So congrats, Kaden James, with the official release / remix and everything. Can't wait to see it online. So yeah, amazing. Let's see, what's the status of the track you were working on live? Can we hear it? You worked more on it, the one with vocal, 5 vocal. It was really sick. I haven't worked on it anymore. We could do that today, honestly. It's really good vocal. So yeah. But how's everyone doing? I know last week we streamed on a Thursday, which was a bit off schedule, but I had so much going on with, like, moving, cleaning, packing everything and stuff. So yeah. Voices with Kashmir, show us, please. I think I do have the project somewhere. Yeah, because I just posted a TikTok about it, I think, right? Oh, maybe we even already went through it on stream. I can't remember. Dude, Kashmir is playing in Prague in 2 weeks. Are you coming? I feel like anytime anyone is playing in Prague, it's like, oh, this guy's playing in Prague. Are you coming? I mean, I would love to, but I think I'm in Asia then. So I'm leaving on Thursday or Friday, I think. So yeah. Yo, since Mo Falk isn't streaming anymore, I'm hoping you can fill his shoes. Yeah, Mo Falk has been a big inspiration for me to like pick up the streaming stuff and get stuff a bit more professional as well. Yeah, it's a shame he doesn't stream anymore. I really liked watching his streams on the Friday night, you know. So yeah. What have I been up to? I've been finishing so much music, and it's really nice because so much has been scheduled in, and yeah, it's feels really good. I've so many demos that I send out, and then, or at least my team sends out, and then while I'm making adjustments and still working on the demo, my team's already telling me like, oh no, like this label really wants it, so just continue on the next project and stuff. So yeah, really nice. So let's see. I guess since you did voices, could be insane if you brought you to the stage. Oh, Kashmir. Yeah, like I'm not sure if he would play that still. You know, like I feel like all the old collabs and all the like the one with voices, one with Kashmir, for example. I feel like that's all like stuff that like it's not really getting played anymore. So yeah. What's the Insta story with Mike about new collab? Yeah. We got a lot of stuff coming actually. There's gonna be more news about that soon, hopefully. There's a lot of stuff with Mike in the works, so it's gonna be really cool. So yeah. See, like I don't even know what I was working on today. It was just some random stuff. Like I was looking for this project because there were some cool like fills and stuff in here. I think I've showed this before, right? Maybe I wanted to use this melody for something else because I remembered this melody and it fit perfectly on the vocal that I have right now. Understand the VPN feels amazing, yeah. I just love writing melodies like this, man. Damn, Tosco met with the 20 stream streak. That's crazy. I'd like, how many streams did we do now? Over 20 then, I guess, right? Where's bro making? Yeah, it's an old project, so it's the drums and shit. Like, it sounds a bit outdated. Like, the drums aren't that creative, but like, I think, well, I could just play it, I guess. Keep in mind, it's like years old, so.
Chemical, no antidote. I try to stop the riots when they overflow.
It's 23 stream points now, 27k more. Oh, Harry Reveal road to 50k.
Part of me I can't outrun when I'm overthinking.
Cheers, by the way.
Looking for an open door. Visions that I can't escape, cause my mind's a prison.
How old is this? Like 3 or 4 years old or something? Can you do a festival in France next to Hong Kong? Please, it's my city. I was there 2 weeks ago in France. I really like these fills and the drums here. I just finished it like this. Like I kind of want to like so all these sounds here are just working together so well. Let's see. See? It's just one is working. There's probably like a volume automation somewhere, but yeah, it's cool. It's just like this synth here as well, like the. It's a bit like wonky and floaty, but like it's, I don't know, like it's cool melody as well, and the piano fits really well as well. So yeah, it was just going through this. I thought I'd show you guys, like I see a lot of good comments about it, so I don't know like if I should finish it or like if this could even be released, you know, but let's see, do you your own sound design most of the time? No, not even close, honestly. Like it used to be a very big thing where everyone was like, oh yeah, like do your own sound design and whatever, and then Splice showed up and now AI showed up, and it's just like you can do your own sound design and spend like an hour creating one sound, or you could just type in what you need from Splice, for example, and then you get there. It's the same with this. It's all like sample based, and I just scroll through samples what I feel like it's cool, and then yeah, VST using the keys. I think it's just the one I always use probably. Which one was it? This one, Brooks keys. Yeah, it's probably the piano. This one, Piano 5. And it has so many good presets as well, like a bunch of processing on it, I guess. But yeah, it's not even doing anything. And then just volume iteration. So yeah, we're coming to Sweden. I hope soon. I think there was like we were on the talks for going to Sweden, but now there's like a whole tour going in Asia again. So I think we're holding back on the one show in Sweden. But yeah, it's like we talked about it on the last stream as well. Like it's getting harder to tour in Europe, you know, and unless like you have like super like big hits or that's the thing. Like in Asia, there's still just so much hype around my old music, I guess, that it's super easy to book like tours there. And here in Europe, you would have to like, I think the show in France, for example, 2 weeks ago was really cool. But then that's just one show, you know. And then if I go to other continents, you can go to do multiple shows a week basically. So bro makes me want to quit Forza Horizon 6 and go produce now. Yeah, I've been like, the thing is, I've been like dying to find like a new game. Like you know, like you guys game a lot, I guess. I assume. I just like I always have like this one game that I always fall back on whenever I just need a break from music, or I just feel like I want to play some games or something. But I don't really have a game to play right now, or like something that's like really what I really feel like doing. So, what are you guys playing? Play Stray, you would like it. It's a short, good game. I want to play Forza Horizon 6 and the new James Bond game. Forza, isn't that a racing game, or Forza 6 is a racing game, right? Music with Brooks, you mentioned going to Asia. Are you going to the Philippines? No, I am not. I think it's so this month is I'm going to Myanmar, then China, and then in July we're doing one show in Hong Kong, then a lot of Japan shows in July. And we're like building the tour around those shows basically. So we have the main tour in China, and then the main tour in Japan, and then around those will fit all the companies the countries next to it. Are you gonna come Hong Kong in July? Not sure yet. I think there was a talk about that, but like I don't want to yell something on stream and then like I get called out on it later. Like, oh, you're not supposed to say that. So not sure where I'll end up, but it's yeah, like you said, it's mostly Asia. And now that like my American visa is almost back, there's a lot of interest there as well. So I'll be going to like America and Canada a lot more. But yeah, I don't know. Like I feel like in Europe it's mostly like techno and I know like hard trance, stuff like that, you know. So see, if you go to the Philippines, I'm more than glad to give you a tour around here while teaching you about our culture. Yeah, I would love to, man. Like you've offered this before, and I really appreciate you for it. And like next time I'll be in the Philippines, then I'll definitely let you know. You're the first person I'll reach out to. Did it work with the vocals, by the way, MCABs? Did you like try to work on the vocals that you recorded last time, or you look much happier than a couple months ago? I am very happy, honestly. Funny that it's weird to say that, I guess, but like I am very happy. So I'm happy that you guys can see that. So I think this is most important. Like I feel like now like everything's falling into place again. Like with social media, with streaming, with music, with friends and family, and like everything just like works, you know? Like there's so much going on recently with like a whole bunch of stuff, and now I feel like it's all like finally falling into place, and then everything just happens by itself. So yeah, it feels good. And I don't know why that message did something, but like I really appreciate you saying that. Who said it? Rizal. Look much happier than a couple months ago. Yeah, I hope I didn't look too sad a couple months ago. Like I don't remember a couple months ago being really sad or something. But yeah, life's good. I'm just having fun again, and, for a long time already. So let's see. I missed the stream. There's no VOD. What stream are we talking about? He did already. March season. What are you guys talking about? There's probably another project file that someone wants to see, right? Yeah, like so. While I'm on tour, because I had quite a long project written down. I kind of want to do like not research, but I just want to check what you guys would like to see in a Patreon. So we were already going over stuff like a monthly masterclass. All the VODs were uploaded there from all the past streams. Maybe sample pack, presets pack. I was also thinking like ADE meetups or brand deals that I get in touch with, and then if you're on Patreon, you get like discounts there. A whole bunch of ideas. Like, what do you guys like? What's the top 3 that you guys would want to see? You know, on a Patreon that you guys really feel like, okay, this is worth it, and that's something I need. Okay, all the above. Yeah. Bananix wants feed pics. Yeah, okay, but that's the top subscription. You know, the top subscription is feed pics. Snooze and Red Bull tastings. We can do those at ADE. Bybrooke says, "Oh, see you later, man." Really, of course. I feel like that's what everyone just wants all the time. Like, there's nothing that surprising on the mic cap, you know. How much is a top subscription? Asking for a friend. Yeah, like I have no idea. I haven't looked into prices at all. And I think we'll just do the same as like what the normal thing is on Patreon. That's like the only thing I haven't really put any research in, but I think that's mostly a thing that I'll leave to my management, or that my management will want to take care of. Because I feel like I'll just like streaming, you know, like I set the streaming stuff all up myself, and now it's like it's growing, obviously. And now there's like other people asking like, hey, can we do a sponsored stream, or like, can you put the ads on, or like how is this work, that work? Like I have no idea. I just put all the ads off and everything. So yeah, not what management wants, but I think for Patreon they'll do it more professionally, you know. Now just asking for the feedback subscription, that's what I'm asking for a friend. Ah, okay. So you're not even talking about Patreon, just feedbacks. Let's see, I think Twitch VODs plus the video where you show how you made certain track is a good start. Yeah, no, but that's what I was thinking. Like, if it's, let's say I do a masterclass of solo tracks, or like stuff that I'm about to release this year or whatever, then on Patreon, for example, I could upload the fruity, what's it called, FLP, or the samples that I use, or how I process the vocals. Like, you can just go as crazy as you want, and I would love to know and sit and hear you guys' thoughts and see what you think, you know? So yeah, but I'll keep in mind that the top priority seems to be feed pics. I thought you guys will never stop about the feed pics, you know? I still remember, like, it was like a longer stream when I was just checking demos, and I leaned back and I put my feet like up here, and then the whole chat woke up again, like, oh my god, his feet, clip it. Do you ever plan on doing a community remix contest? Yeah, for sure. Also one thing I wanted to check with you guys, because me, Luke, and Jim have been working on Back to Brooks again, and I think I already told you guys that we fully confirmed like the venue. Oh, this is weird. I'm like looking in the camera now. I never do that. I feel like, is it weird if I do? It's like now I'm looking at like OBS and stuff, but okay. What I was gonna super ADHD, by the way. What I was gonna check. So with Back to Brooks, we have the venue sorted, the same sets will be recorded, like the same video guy, which I really liked. Just all the logistics part is all done. We've drafted like what's it called, a lineup as well. I was thinking like you guys would probably like to see a competition again, right? For like the first spot, the same thing that we did last year with Kate and James. So like one of the rules would have to be like, okay, like at least be at ADE, so I don't have to fly anyone in from the other side of the world for a free back to book show, you know. But what would be a good competition? Because like last year we did like a guest mix, and then from there on we would choose. So like at least I could see like song selection and whatever. What would be the best way to do it? Like a remix competition or like vote? Like the thing is with voting, it's just a matter of fact who can gather the most votes by asking as many friends and family to click their name, you know. So I don't know if that shows the best way to like general talent and stuff. Yeah, well, Lion Harris is saying voting is ass. That's basically what I'm trying to say, but like politically correct, you know. Let's see. Hello, Brooks. I'm interested in working with you and contributing to your projects. I'm reliable, motivated, and always willing to learn. For personal reasons, I prefer to remain anonymous, but I'm fully committed to delivering quality work. Okay, so if you remain anonymous, how do I say? I'm sorry, I shouldn't be laughing. Like, shout out to you for shooting your shot, but if you want to work together, it's a bit hard if you're anonymous, you know? Feedback competition. Okay, so that's, but like, how are we gonna make that into the Back to Book? So like, just like last year when Back to Book started, I announced Kate and James, like, hey, this is the remix winner. Make some noise, Kate and James. Now it's just who has the best feedback. And then what do we do for like half an hour or an hour, you know? Oh my god, what has this turned into? I feel like there's no way to stop it now, you know? Like I would love to not talk about feedbacks all the time, but whenever the answer can be feedback, it will be feedback. So yeah. Remix contest would be sick. Yeah, so the thing now as well, like I'm really like taking more so I learned a lot from the first two events that we did. So the first event was really sick, really cool, but there was a lot of like small stuff that I wish I did different. For example, there was like the lineup was really good, but then the time slots weren't really thought through, for example. So we had like drum and bass in the middle of the day, and then techno and hardstyle, and then Moxie still had to play. So like it kind of went up and down. And I feel like the second year we did that way better, which was really nice. And Tentron absolutely destroyed the place. It was amazing. But for this year, for example, so the remix winner or the competition winner would be somewhere in the beginning of the event, obviously, right? But then let's say someone makes a really sick drum and bass remix, for example, and then win. You can really open the place, open Back to Books with like a drum and bass set, for example. So I do want to make sure that like if someone wins with making like a super hard festival track or something, they're down to then also because like most likely I'll open again for like the doors, because I'm going to be back to back for 5 hours anyway. So for me it doesn't matter. But I feel like for now I really want to like make sure that like everything makes sense, you know? You should do a live stream, send me demos to play in Back to Books, and you'd be the one to choose the best ones. That yeah, that's, but like stuff like that. There's so much cool stuff to do regarding Back to Books. Like we can like demos. We could live stream it even on Twitch maybe. Oh, that would be cool actually. So that's a good idea. Should remember that. So for Back to Books, just go live the whole thing. So yeah, I got a drum and bass demo. I also wrote the lyrics, but I don't have the singer yet. Sick. Can we hear it? That's so cool. For real, I would be so happy if I can play Back to Books. Yeah, but like I feel like that'd be cool to just figure out a way to to figure out who's gonna play and how we're gonna run the competition. Because I feel like with the mixes as well, last time it was really cool, and I'm really surprised as how many people send in the mix. But then again, if we have to check a whole mix, let's say 30 minutes, 45 minutes, an hour mix times 500 people, That's a lot of hours you have to put in just to check the mixes, you know. But like, are you guys even going to AD? Like, just let me know in chat. Like, are you guys going to ADE this year or no? Or like, is it too far? Have you been? Have you never been? Music with David's going. George's not sure. Fluxion not sure. Oh, unfortunately not. Requiem is coming. Mark Stevens is coming. First time in Music with David. Okay, cool. Dilla's going. Devo. The band's never been yet. I can't make it. I'm not need to save off what we talked about. Yeah, fair. Honestly, priorities, you know. What's up? Mo Falk is here as well. It's been a while. He lives. You're like such a famous person in my chat. Everyone misses your streams. We were just talking about it like 10 minutes ago. Hello, I live. How's life? How's corporate life? See what he has to say. Are you coming to ADE this year, Mo? Life good, much happy. Okay, that really good to hear. 9 to 5 life, yeah. Honestly, like I do really see the appeal to the 9 to 5 life. I've been like thinking about that also lately. Like, I wouldn't mind going to work 9 to 5 and then just have the stability and like over the next 10, 20, 30 years promote your way up so you get like a bigger, better salary. Super steady, super boring. Also, I'm actually really good at coding. Yeah, but like you already were, right? You showed us the sound design behind Monster. Yeah, I can open the Monster project. And Shadow with the Shadow Nacho with the sub again. Total of 22 in the channel. That's crazy, bro. You gotta stop that. I feel bad. Like you've been gifting so many subs. I didn't even know you were in chat, bro. Sorry. If you enjoy the work, then you would love it. Yeah, but like the thing is now with music, it used to be just making music and that would be my job, you know, and I loved every moment of it. But now now it's going back to like doing what I love again because like me and my team, I feel like are back on a really good roll now. And it, like we just really know what we expect from each other. So they can do the management part, I can do the music part, do the shows and stuff, which is really cool. But before that, like the years before that, everything was such a struggle, I guess. When you like, it's such an adjustment to go from before COVID and then after COVID with like TikTok and people's attention span and how quickly music gets recycled, you know? Because if you like finish one song a month, it's not enough. But yeah, I think it also depends on the person. I love being self-employed. Yeah, well, like there's ups and downs to it. Like the things I say now, like, oh, I wouldn't mind a 9 to 5, but then at the same time, like, if I come home from 9 to 5 and then I cook dinner and then I basically just go to sleep to do another day of 9 to 5 and I don't have time to make music, I feel like I would very quickly like change my mind, you know? But yeah, you have to make trends as well. It's how promoting works right now. Yeah, like there's so much other stuff involved and so much stuff you need to take into account. So maybe 9 to 3 sort of time. Yeah, fair. Yeah, I just work part time now. But like I feel like I'm super autistic in that. I feel like it's either or, you know? Like I feel like the same with how I went for music. I just went all in. And I feel like if I want to change career paths or something, I would want to go all in for that as well. And like it's just I don't know. Because like realistically, like I'm 31 now, which is old as hell. But then like how much longer will I be able to like earn my living with music, you know? Like I'm sure I'll make it work. But at the same time I'm just like, okay, let's say it all stops at when I'm 40 or something, and then I'm like trying to switch careers. It's yeah, I don't know. Curious though what field you would choose. Well, that's the thing. My first thought would be, oh, I would love to be a chef. I love cooking all day, every day. I cook every day just because I love it. I've always had that. Like when friends come over or when Emilia wants anything to eat, like just point me like at any ingredient or whatever you have in your fridge, and I'll make a nice meal out of it. You know, I love cooking, and I would be super down to just do that the whole day in restaurants or whatever. But then again, it's also not really a 9 to 5 at all. You know, kitchen work is hard as AF career, yeah. But I love it though. Like the thing is, I do perform well under pressure, and I feel like in the kitchen there's like it's very chaotic. So it's like in between slots, for example, between lunch and dinner, it's not that crazy, not much to do. So you just clean around a little bit or prep some ingredients, and then like during like what's everyone's like, let's say you go out for dinner between 7, 9, and 10 or something. That's like the couple hours that like really peak time. But I feel like my brain like really works well with that, because then it's just go. You know, like if I am working on a track and there's no deadline to it, it will take me ages to like perfect it. If I get a remix request and it has to be done in a week, then it's done in a week. You know. So yeah. Brooks Cooks AD event. That'd be cool. Like just a pop-up thing. Or just the same as like Mike's already doing that, I guess, right? Typically people will go management route after that, right? Yeah, like, but that's the thing. There's a lot of routes you can go, like either management or A&R, or you can work on the background, still making music. But at the same time, I still feel like, not especially nowadays with AI rising this hard, how much am I still gonna, like, let's say 20 years from now, how much will I still be able to manage artists, for example? Like, then there's like, yeah, Mike Williams versus Brooke Cook. That's a good idea, actually. That'd be cool. I can bring up the idea, see if he can actually cook, or if it's just because his name is close to, it's a funny play on words. That'd be fun. Like, we can just, you guys pick an ingredient or a couple ingredients or whatever, give it to both me and Mike, and see what dish we both cook. Do you think Meso is a good DJ? Yeah, for sure. He's great. I think we talked about it last stream as well. Like, he's like, it's so good to see how hard he's killing it lately. Especially with like obviously one of the biggest hits in the last, I don't know when it got released, but like last year's biggest track that was supported the most, 100% his track. And I feel like he's just on the road to like blowing up again. So amazing. Really good to see. Ketchup, beer, and strawberries. Jesus Christ. Like, okay, I have to prepare for that. I was expecting you guys to like really give me something to make a dish out of, you know, but let's see. We do another merch collab with your custom this year. I'm not sure about this year, because we have a lot of stuff coming up for ADE, and a lot of releases and a lot of projects that we're gonna, I don't want to say test, but kind of premiere there. Like just like new music that I want to play, new stuff I want to do. And I feel like ADE is a really good time to, yeah, just test it, preview it, and everything. Guys, can you make kebabs? Yeah. I mean, like, that's not that hard, I guess, right? I've recently like tried that. Did you guys see that TikTok trend where everyone was like, "Oh yeah, you have to make the kebab, and like you fold it over in like baking paper, put it in the oven." And I was really skeptical because I was like, "Ah, it can't be the same. It can't taste good," but it was amazing. I made a kapsalon out of it, actually. I don't know. Do you guys know what a kapsalon is? I mean, probably everyone that's been to Holland knows what a kapsalon is, but if you don't, then you have to Google it. Nope, you don't know? No? Okay, wait. Let me try to find a good example. Oh, I just get hairdressers. Let's see if I can find a good photo. Yeah, so it's basically just this, okay. This is basically what it looks like. And it looks like it's healthy, but it's not at all. Just letting you know. It's basically, so you have like French fries in a small bowl. Yeah, the picture doesn't do it justice. No, like it's like really filthy food, and it's the best. Like whenever me and my friends, like when we would go out when we were 16 or something, like, and we just started going out, and we were like wasted at 3 a.m. That's when you get a kapsalon. It's the best. And like sometimes we would have to walk home for 45 minutes because one of our bikes was stolen or we couldn't find it anymore or something crazy happened. The only way that was doable is when we all had a kapsalon. It would just like didn't matter. So it's basically just a bowl, I guess, aluminium bowl, what they mostly put in. And you put French fries in, and then like shaved kebab or chicken kebab or like whatever. Put cheese over it. I think I don't know if you put the onion on it, but then at least you put it in the oven basically, or like on a broiler where the cheese melts over the fries, and they put like over the fries and the kebab. They take it out, put some lettuce on it, a lot of garlic sauce, some sambal. Oh, it's the best. You should try it. What will be the signature Dutch dish? But that's the thing. Like the Dutch cuisine doesn't really have that many. Like it would be like something super average, like some potatoes and meat and like stampot, basically what they call it here. But that's the thing, like what I really like about in Holland and Eindhoven as well, and in Amsterdam. Like wherever you go, there's like kitchens of the entire world. Basically, you have Italian restaurant, Argentinian restaurant, Chinese, Japanese food. Everything is there, you know. Yeah, that's what Sibren is saying. Navigate. Exactly. Have you ever cooked Indian food? Yeah, I mean, like, I feel like just the standard dishes, you know, like the butter chicken and stuff. Nothing like too crazy. But I love Indian food, like for sure. It's like a lot of like it's in China a lot as well that people are like kind of surprised how spicy of food I can eat. And then like in China, for example, they're like laughing at me like, "Oh, do you like spicy?" I'm like, "Yeah, I can handle spice." And then they're just like, they're trying to fuck with me and like order me something really spicy, and then I just eat it, and I'm like, "Oh, that's really good." And then they're just like, "Oh my god!" And then I get the really spicy stuff, and then I'm fucked. So they're at first they act nice, but then yeah. I could teach you mad Indian dishes. Yeah, what's like the one I should learn? What's like good to have on the roster? I guess. Let's see. For I like what? If you went to Turkey, have you ever been tricked by the Turkish ice cream guy? No, I have seen that a lot on like you mean like when he hands you the ice cream and then he flips it over and then he flips it over again and then he drops it and then maybe not and see Michael Maddox saying I made a What If Tell Me Lies was made by 2K17 Brooks remix for fun. Can I submit this for the demo? Yeah, for sure. 100%. Can you show Believe remix today? Believe remix? Do you remember the spices you have eaten in Scoville? No, I don't know about Scoville at all. Dal and rice. Matrix Music will know this is a staple Indian homemade dish. Dal and rice. Give it a try to recreate the pinball, but in current Brook style. I feel like the current Brook style, like it's evolving a lot, and then like it's like weird because like I'm finally finding my own sound again. I guess. I think the one we did for the vocal file, the vocal file track is like I feel like that's a good example. And Let Me Love You with Freddie, for example. I feel like that's more of like the direction, more like higher BPM, I guess. Oh, the Dreamer remix. Yeah. Okay, let's open that while we talk. I've been talking for a whole other 40 minutes already. Damn. I don't know. Like I feel like I'm just opening stream to just vent and hang out with you guys. At least that's what it feels like. Let's see if I can find the Dreamer remix. Probably. Yeah. Okay, it's loading. The key to the Brook sounds all in the rhythms, not the specific sounds. Yeah, but like that's what I've realized as well. Like I've been so focused on like, oh, I need to upgrade my sound and I need to sound more recent and stuff. But then it's just any genre that I make, and it's the same when Ben sends a demo, when Martin Stevenson sends a demo, when Music by David sends a demo. Like even if it's a different genre, you can hear who produced it, you know. And I think that's all. Like, and I think nowadays as well, like it doesn't really matter that much what, because back in the day it was really I wouldn't say expected, but it was preferred by labels if you produce like in a certain box, you know, like, oh, this is what we release and this is what works right now, like Big Room or Future House or Trap or Future Bass or whatever. And then if it wasn't that, then people were like, what are you doing, you know? But now it's mostly like, okay, if it sounds like you, and we don't really know what box to put it in, that's kind of what you want, you know? Because that's how you create your own fan base. And once again, like labels nowadays don't matter that much anyway, so. What about mine with my 5 million different genres? Can you tell it's... But like, you should sing more in your own tracks. You have a great voice, you know? That's how you can like identify it as your sound. Because every single demo you send is a different genre. That's correct. But like then again, you still kind of recognize the way you produce stuff and the way you mix your kicks, the sample selection and everything. Thoughts on Afrotech, Afro House, etc. I loved it when we first got to know it. Then I loved it for another year, and then it just kept on going and going and going, and still being made and released. And now it's just like, how many different tracks of Afro House are we gonna get? You know. So yeah, let's see if it's. I don't know if it's all loading. Let's see. There we go. Yeah, the kick isn't loading. There's some weird stuff going on, but I think the mastering chain... Oh, it's all off, actually. Oh, is it? Oh, that's not loading. Let's just... Is it loading at all? No. Okay, well... But we can go through the sounds if you guys want. Is this working? There you go. Master by Brooks. Sounds like Brooks, yeah. Let's see. Super quick. It's just like back in the day, I would just have so much shit on the master, including like multi-band compressors in general, probably multiple. So now you hear like all these little things peeking out, like there's like a hi-hat that like peeks over like the whole mix. But back then, like I just didn't hear it because there was so much compression going on in the master chain that like even if it just blasted through, like it would just get cut off completely. It didn't really matter about the mix. Like there's... This one, for example, is way louder than the rest. Yeah, here's one as well. Is it this one? Yeah. See what kick is this? This is Brooks Kick Master. Let's do this. See if we can find a quick. Probably this one. Doesn't really work with the kick that's already there, but there. Okay. Like now this works. But then, for example, what's on the master now is just glue compressor, and then like there would be 2 more glues or multi-band compressor. It's insane. Okay, yeah. Share screen, smart. There we go. So let's see what I would normally. Yeah, it's probably made with French Roamer. Play the sample shots, it's so satisfying, yeah. Like just solo them, you mean? I'll just let this run out. Ear candy. Oh, this one's longer actually, the second drop. I'll make it even better. Wait, let's do this. But if I do this, it's... Oh. This is what you guys want, right? Oh, this with the sub as well? Appreciate it, bro. Thank you. Why is it not? Okay. We're missing some shit. Oh yeah, this is the one where the extended intro. I think Morris Stevenson asked about that a couple times. It's literally just opening silent and put a sidechain on it. So the extended mix is just the whole. If anyone ever played the extended mix, this is what it starts like. We're trolling at this point. I think I was probably like offended by someone saying like, "Oh yeah, the extended, it doesn't sound good enough," and I was like, "Okay, here, let me fix this." And then they probably were like, "Oh yeah, that's amazing. Now there's more happening," and I was just there like, you know. But yeah, thank you for trying this demo. Yeah. We have really cool sounds in here, honestly. Simplest chorus ever. Our bass didn't load. I was like, this sub sounds pretty cool. Oh, perfect, looks great. Oh yeah, it's the isoproof again, okay. I already have that saved. Oh, something's crashing. Oh no. Okay, it's not crashing. Amazing. I don't know if you guys want to see anything from this project. Like anything in particular. I like how it ends here as well. The leads layers. Okay, everyone's saying the same thing. It's just this one synth, basically. LD crunch. I think it's mostly the MIDI that like makes it special, you know? Like the sound is not that crazy. It's just like the almost squarish kind of thing, and then with some heavy distortion on it. I feel like if you have any synthesizer can do this sound. Just have a square wave, and then yeah, it's mostly the MIDI. Like especially these short little. You also see the B part, like the pinball part, this thing, I guess. I think that's just these aren't even working, I think. Oh, it is. PL ARP me, and then just change it, because like I saw that the PL ARP me is a standard Spire preset that you can find in the banks, but then if you load that one up, it sounds completely different. Oh, I don't know what's happening here, but oh, the voice fills. Okay, is it this one then? No, that's. Oh, you mean these ones? That stuff, or? But you used this one in the Close Brook remix, the PL Army. Yeah, I like that's just the pinball sound, and it was just made from like a preset that was already loaded up and then tweaked it from there. So, what do you put on ARP me mix wise? Probably just a low cut. That's it. Let's see. MCA Beats. I'm gonna head to bed now for my class tomorrow. If you check my demo, please ignore the first one I send. I send another. I'll check the vault when I wake up. Good night, Brooks chat. Good night, bro. And yeah, let's just get to demos in a bit, because we've already been ranting for like an hour. How did you come up with this? Are these like ideas which come while showering, or no? Like honestly, it's just trial and error. Like it's probably just finding a preset that sounds like this, and then just going from there. Or let's say usually you just start with like a kick and a clap, for example. And then let's say you're like, oh, I want to use these chords. And you start layering basically. And then I think what I did from there was just like mess around with the MIDI until like you just. And then once you get that, like it sounds like super cheap now, but like if you most of the time when I reach this point, I'm like, okay, now I got it. And then all this happens where you just like start puzzling and just let this loop for like a couple hours while you fill in the blanks, you know? So for example, the response part is like the next thing you probably do. How did the remix even happen? Did the team contact you about it or made something and send it over? Yeah, back in the day when, like for example, the Scared to Be Lonely remix or this remix, it was just Martijn reaching out, or Steam. And then, yeah, because like sometimes, for example, this track was more of a, the track that Martijn released was more like a radio focused thing. And then, obviously that's what they're going to push for Martijn as the Martin Garrix band. And then, but he also needs something to play in the set, you know? So then he would ask me to do a remix or whoever he felt like could make a good remix for his set. It's the same with Told You So. He had the track, he reached out like, hey, this is the original track that we're going to release. We need something a bit heavier for in my sets. He even gave the feedback like, just like the old Brook sound, you know? That's what I need. Are you down to make it? Like, yeah, of course. And then that's it. Would be great if you could make a track this style on stream to see your thought process, especially on the puzzle samples. Well, the thing is with stuff like this, like I don't know how long I've spent. Like I don't know if this is gonna show. If I go to settings, yeah, total time spent on it 40 hours and 18 minutes. Project was started on the 22nd of November in 2018 at 11:30 p.m. So most likely the first 6 hours is just me from 11 p.m. till 5 a.m. just brainstorming and going through stuff, you know? So like as much as I want to say yes, I like let's go through it on stream, or let's try to make a Brooks track like in the old days on stream. I just feel like you guys expect me to make something like this in one stream in like 2.5 hours. But then as far all we got is this, for example, and it's like, then I'm still like, oh, I'm not happy with the chord set. And then it's just like, oh, well, I thought he made better music, you know? So, but I mean, we could start something and then just like work on it for over a couple streams. For example, the track I'm working with Martin Stevenson, that's also something that like I think I showed you guys before. It's just like there's 80 patterns in that with like cool stuff. So your track from Slam Studio channel was pretty amazing. Yeah, but like I said before, like I do feel like I perform well under pressure. So, but then with the stream, it doesn't feel like there's pressure, because if it doesn't work, I'm just gonna be like, okay, let's run away from some trees on the game or something, you know. But yeah, like I don't know, like if you guys want me to, like if I could, for example, if you guys give me an example of a track and you're like, oh, how would you go about remixing it, for example, I could try to do that now. Chat collab, for example. It's a good one. Maybe we'll be having an idea on stream and fills and samples. Mofag did a 30-hour stream making a full track from scratch. Wait, like on end? Like he just streamed for 30 hours without sleeping? There's no way. Right? Or maybe take MIDIs from the chat and try to expand. You could also, yeah. I'm not sure, but how did you create the lead and Oxygen with Repeat? That was really cool. It's smooth and feel breathing. That was 100% Repeat. Repeat's a great like producer as well. But like I don't know if I still have the stems actually. I probably do. Let's see.
One kiss, one touch is all it takes.
It's probably called. Let's see. I'm trying to open a new project. I think I could probably. So I don't want to know. Kind of has the same style. And here are the stems somewhere, I think. Oh yeah, here, stems, finals. New drop, maybe. Finals. Oh, it's all like. I don't know if I have the stems here. Maybe I can probably open a project. If it's somewhere. Because I don't want to know. Oh yeah, Oxygen. Oxygen drop. Okay, I'm trying to open it now. If it's gonna work. If it's gonna load, then I could just flashbang time. Yeah. Well, it's not that bad now because I have the curtains open and it's still light out ish. So samples from chat into a song or sample flip would be really fun. Yeah, I mean it's up to you guys. Like as long as you guys don't expect me to finish an extended mix in an hour and a half, then I can for sure just work on music. So yeah. Nachos arriving home now 100%. Okay, good. I'd send a weird sample. Yeah, like whatever you guys want, you know, like I'm just here streaming anyway. And we can like just do this, go through projects all the time, just hang out a bit. You can ask me any questions you want. I could also just start a track from scratch, see what's gonna happen. So now I'm loading up the Oxygen track that I will repeat. I don't know how much it's gonna load, but Repeat did like most of the work on Oxygen. Like he was the one that sent me a demo, which I thought was really, really sick. And he didn't really know what was gonna happen with the track. So I asked like, hey, I love this sound. We want to do it together, which he agreed to, and then we just spent a couple days in studio, finalizing everything. Let's see, how many hours on average to get a decent session down from scratch? Like 10? Well, that depends, you know. Like for example, the Vocalfy track. That idea, I think I worked like 3 hours on that track, 4 hours maybe. So like if you have a good vocal or a good idea or something, it could take an hour or two. But if you have something that like just isn't working, for example, the Dreamy remix took 40 hours. I'm guessing I got the ID down after 30 or something. So I had so many samples and kicks and claps and chord progressions and whatever. So here. Oh yeah, here. So it's just this. But then so it's just a Spire, I guess, and then just let me let's say I and then with the effects and the automation it sounds like this. And then this was the stem. And I think it's mostly just like volume automation. For example, this vocal really adds to the vibe as well. So let me just close everything. Shout out Martin Severson for the FN F12 stuff. But it's mostly just the volume automation. If you have everything the same. Yeah, Alt F4 is the best shortcut. Of course it is. There's always someone in chat like that. Yeah, it's a really good kick as well. Like, Repeat is so good at sample selection. It's impressive. Like, lately I've been sending him a lot of, like it's really cool. Because, like, a couple years ago, he would send me a lot of stuff just to see what I would think. And now I'm realizing it's turning around now where I'm sending him demos. Like, hey, how would you do this? And what samples would you do here? And he just like he's so up to date on all the sound selection, and he's such a great producer. So yeah, and then you get this. Oh yeah, this is. This synth here is still really cool. Old telephone vibes, yeah, exactly. It's just like the ARP section in the Spire is really cool. So it's basically all happening here. And then so if you put this up and then the swing just really fast rate and then the swing down. And then if you play chords, just that, and then you it's basically how I made Falling as well, the release on Future's Music. I think he wrote this for his girlfriend. Did you write any love songs for your fiance? No, I haven't. I've been doing a lot of sessions, but like I don't know. I feel like there's so many love songs. And the thing is, like, especially nowadays, like, it's so so much more efficient, I feel like, for me to just accept there's so many good singer songwriters out there, and the thing is, I won't be able to top them, you know. So I can spend so much time in the studio writing songs together, but like I've just come to the point where it's like I'll just let them do what they're good at and just let me produce, you know. Like it's the same thing. I won't let them produce my tracks. So why would I try to write songs? You know, I've written songs together. I do a lot with Freddie, for example, which works. But like especially like how those sessions would work, especially during ADE, for example, you get scheduled in for the. Normally, what I would do during ADE is like from Wednesday till Sunday is like shows or meetings and drinks and whatever, catching up with everyone. And then from Monday till Wednesday, you're like scheduled in with like multiple different writers that happen to be in Amsterdam as well. And it just feels like factory work to me sometimes. And then you get put in the studio from 10 till 12 with 2 other people that you don't know. And then from 1 till 3 is 2 other people you don't know. And I've always been a like really like just in my own bubble producing. It's always like, it's the same with collabs. Like if I did collabs with Martin or with David or something, like with David, for example, when we were in the beats at his place a lot, we would be in the studio and he would show me the idea that he had. And then while he's there and while he's in the studio, like we would make progress. But then he also knew like the moment he leaves me alone and I can just zone out autism mode, just let me do my thing and let me try all this crazy stuff and I'll find an idea that works. And then a couple hours later, that's exactly what happens. Because like, I don't feel any pressure. I don't have to, like, I don't know. It's just like, I always feel like I have to present myself in a certain way and I'm like scared to do the wrong thing or name a crazy idea, or like when I'm not like fast enough with chords or whatever, and you're in the studio with like the best pianist in the world or something like there's just so much already that I'm like naming now that's then going through my head, and I feel like for me like it just doesn't feel productive, you know. Are you a little reserved? Yeah, fully. It took me a while to not be, you know. Like I feel like the first 2-3 years of touring, I never even grabbed the mic. There was a lot of times where I had big shows, I would bring an MC because I was just too scared to get the mic. So yeah. Do you still feel pressure when you get together with Garrix? No, like everything's fine now, you know. Like I'm over time I got used to everything, and now I have no problem grabbing the mic or doing shows or spending time in the studio with anyone. But back then it was just like I was always just like this kid that had a hobby making music, and all of a sudden it turns into your job, and then you get connected with all these people, and now you have a manager and a booking agent and a publisher, and yeah, it goes from 0 to 100 real quick. But now like everything's fine, you know. Let's see, how do you decide when the synth stays mono, one voice, and when it gets wider with multiple voices? You mean like just with stereo imaging? One plugin that's really nice for, well, obviously it's smart to just check your mix in mono. So just listen to it in mono and mix it through there. It's a great way to make sure I always try to make sure that I save as a new version. So when I do feel like when I turn it back and it's completely lost the cool sound or something, you can still revert back. But mixing in mono is a really good way to do it, because then you'll notice what will fall apart and what stays. So if you mix a mono, for example, the kick and bass and the low ends and stuff, if that sounds tight on mono and then switch it back to stereo, like that, all of a sudden like just then you'll realize the difference. But when it's too cluttered in the stereo imaging, like either go back in the mix and with the synths themselves, that there's too many synths or too many frequencies on like the spectrum. But you can also use plugins like this one, for example. Here on the master, just to make sure, I just put everything below, let's see, below 100 in mono. This had a bit too much mud, or like too much stereo in the low mid stuff, like as you can see here, from 100 to 1K, and then just boosted the high ends a little bit. But this is a really nice plugin, because as you can see here, like this is in mono. I don't know if you guys can hear on the system you're listening on, but this, for example, I could put this here completely in mono, everything. No, it's still mono here, but let's see. Just realize that no one gives an F about you anyway, and that you're not as important to the world as you think you are. Yeah, but like the moment you accept that that's a good thing, life's so much easier. Like I used to feel like a lot of pressure like that, like, oh, like people want me to release new stuff and I have to post and I have to do this and I have to do that. And like like I said it last week as well, and I feel like I said it in a bit of a wrong way, where I basically just shortened it into saying no one cares, which is not like what I meant to say at all. But basically what you're saying, Michael, is exactly what I mean. Like, it's a good thing, you know? Do you ever use iZotope? No, I know a lot of people still use it. And it's great. Like, if it works for someone and if it works for you, just like, there's nothing wrong with it, you know? I feel like nowadays people have also given up a little bit on, like, people used to be very specific on like, oh, you have to do the master yourself. How could you just use an iZotope preset or whatever? Like, if it sounds good, it sounds good, you know? Like, why go through all the effort when something sounds good already? I saw a TikTok that, I saw someone clipped Afrojack saying like, don't waste your time creating your own kicks. And obviously there's there's plus and downsides to making your own kick, but like at the same time, it's like, he's so right about that. Like, there's so many kicks out there. Why would you fuck up your workflow just so you can say that you made your own kick? Like, it's a different story when it's like hardstyle or something, where like the main thing is really someone's sound can be just that kick. So obviously don't rip those out of one of his tracks and then release it as your own or whatever. But yeah. Let's see, can you show the kick in the sub? Yes. So the sub is this one. Arbase mono is a lot. Now what I do a lot with Arbase, there's a lot of really good presets on here. So a lot of times it will just tell you. For example, this is synth Arbase. It's a bit low, so you can put the 60 density a bit down. And then same trick here what I showed last time. So there's one sidechain like this, and then 150 like on the half beat with a 50% mix, or a bit less here now. So it's still like bounce, give that bounce feel, you know. And then with the kick. There you go. It's a bit of reverb. Or am I tripping on the kick? Or yeah, like it's probably this. But then again, like when I opened this project, this is Oxygen Drop _11, and there was also like 18 final mix _7 final mix December final mix then. So there's obviously stuff that still changed and like adjustments that we made, but I think this is the first version where we're like, okay, this is cool. This is what we want to release, you know? Did you use 10 sound good eyes on the master? Yeah, we can do that again. I feel like last time you guys really liked that. So what we did last time was just like, then what can go? Yeah, metering. We don't need metering. Let's do a sound godizer after the limiter as well. And then I think this is the version I'm going to play live. Banger. Somehow this is always fun to listen to, you know? Like it sounds like
deep in the dark, just you and I. Skin to skin.
Need more low? Okay. how it is.
Yeah, I need your touch to feel alive.
Bit more mids as well, I think. Take your hat off. Yeah, next Tuesday we're gonna do it. I think this sounds amazing. Missing some high-end crisp, okay. I was hearing that too. Like that. Save master preset, yeah. I mean, this would be perfect for Patreon, for example. I can, like, just so you guys know why you should join the Patreon. It's like, stuff like this. I will just hand out the presets, you know? Easy. There you go. Let's see. Yeah, I've been there, but sometimes when you're completely at the bottom, you realize it's actually quite okay there too, as long as you stay true to yourself. Yeah, I agree. A lot of wisdom from Michael this stream. When are we planning on doing Patreon? So while I'm on tour, so the next two, so this weekend I'll be in Myanmar most likely. Then 2 weeks of China. Then July will be Japan, and stuff will be scheduled around there. Only downside is in China, a lot is blocked. So Twitch is blocked, YouTube is blocked, Dropbox. I don't know about Dropbox, but like a lot of like social media is blocked. And I've tried to like figure out a way to do like IRL streams, or not IRL, but at least just like at the, in my hotel room when I'm working on my sets, or where I'm just walking through a random city or going to a 7-Eleven or whatever. Yeah, I could use a VPN, but like it's so sketchy that like if it just a lot of times with VPNs in China, you have to reconnect every 10 minutes or something, you know? And if that's on a stream, that just that 1 second where you have to reconnect will just cancel out the whole stream. And there's ways to do it, but I feel like I need more time to prepare for that. But what I was going to say is while we don't have the streams, me and my team are really going to spend time into figuring everything out. I want to make like a nice intro video to post. I want to have all the stuff available that I want to post. So I want to have like a backlog of content, for example. And I was thinking about like one-on-one meetings, artist coaching, production, like feedback sessions, whatever. But on top of that, like also just want to, let's say I'm, for example, tomorrow and I have a free day, then I'm just going to spend the whole day recording masterclasses, tutorials, how to make vocals, whatever. So if I do have a Patreon and I promise, for example, like, one masterclass a month, one tutorial a month, one FLP a month, that I at least have the next 3 months filled up, just in case, like, let's say for example, this month is crazy busy. Let's say I have a Patreon right now running, then I want to make sure that like everything's up to date. So NordVPN or Proton VPN are solid options. Yeah, but like it's different in China though, because like NordVPN or Proton, whatever, it's nice if like let's say you're in Holland and your favorite Netflix show isn't in the Dutch Netflix, but it is in the UK Netflix, then it's easy to use a VPN to switch to UK, for example. But that's fine. But in China it goes like a little further, I think. Like they're actively trying to ban all the VPNs and stuff, and they just don't want you on those sites, for example. And don't get me wrong, I love China. Like I see Matrix saying, China, I'm watching you right now. Like I'm excited to go back. I have a lot of friends in Shenzhen, for example, in Wuhan I have a lot of friends there, so I'm really excited to see them and do the shows. But it just works differently there. So if I want to stream on Twitch, for example, I feel like I don't want to just go into China thinking I'll just do this Twitch stream even though it's banned there, you know? Like I want to figure out a way to do it where I know I'm not doing anything illegal or wrong or whatever. Never been to China. I need a support act. Well, you need like a visa for a couple of weeks beforehand, you know? So yeah, does that get you into trouble? No, I don't think it will, but like I don't want to risk it, you know? Because like I am doing a lot of shows in China, and I feel like there always has been a lot of support from China. So I don't want to like just be, I wouldn't say disrespect, but I like if there's a way to figure out a way to do it. For example, with let's say it could even be like because there's always like an equivalent of whatever you're trying to do in the Chinese version. For example, when America thought TikTok was getting banned, they immediately switched to Red Note, like the Chinese version of TikTok. Or you have like there's a lot of stuff on WeChat, and there's bound to be like a Chinese live streaming service, you know? So like, how hard would it be to just set up an account there and then tell everyone here like, oh, by the way, the next 2 weeks I'm live on this side? Would be fun. Maybe Chinese people join as well, and then we can all like ratio each other. That would be cool if like all of you guys join a Chinese stream and then the other half is like Chinese people. And there's like 2 teams forming. That'd be sick, actually. You can make that into a challenge or something. Like when I'm streaming in China, then like see who's from the Twitch streams and then see who's on the Brooks Civil War. Yeah, okay, maybe not, but no, but that's the thing. Like when everyone went over to Red Note, like the people from Red Note, like the creators of Red Note, immediately made sure that there was a way to like directly translate like Chinese to English, and the other way around as well. So they're super open to like work together, super welcoming, and they're super happy that like it's working. And then a lot of times it's funny to see how eye-opening it was for a lot of American people that went to like Red Note, for example. All the propaganda they've been taught about China, you know? Because like American people really thought like the I don't know, they really believed in so much dumb shit about like what they thought China was like. And then turns out that China is actually like amazing. So yeah. Let's see, there's a Chinese in the chat now. And then a lot of Chinese signs and then Bing chilling. I don't know if I'm gonna get bad by saying that. It feels like I shouldn't repeat that, but yeah. But anyway, I've just been ranting the whole stream, and I love it, honestly. It's John Cena. Brooks, can you recreate the boomerang or bite bass? I think most of it is that sample that I've dropped in Discord a couple times. Let's see. I think it's very easy to do. It's just like a Spire preset, one sample, and then okay. So let me just set this up really fast. So we have the Brooks clap, Brooks kick. Oh, helps if you spell it right. Let's see. Okay, so here the kick and the clap, because this is 100% the kick and the clap that I use, because I found a kick and a clap that just worked with every track I made, and it sounded like me at some point, so I just kept using it over and over. And then let's see if I can. I know I'm not sharing the screen, but I'm just going through all the samples and stuff, and I don't want to
play weaker.
Oh, I just typed in random, and that's what I get. Yeah, this one. Okay, so we have the kick, clap, and then it's probably just the Spire or it's the Serum bases that I also shared, I think, right? It's probably easiest to recreate it with that. So let's see. Brooks old bass or something. Yeah, this one. Okay, there you go. And then maybe one Spire, and then I can just show you in 5 seconds how it's made, because it's not really rocket science, honestly. Brooks old sub, a bass. Yeah, okay. So let's put it 128. There you go. Real quick. Oh, why did that? What? No, something disappeared, right? Okay, perfect. So this is the kick that is in all of those projects. Let's turn down a little bit. And then this is the clap that's in all of those. Got the low out there. Oh, because it doesn't really need it. Jesus Christ. There we go. And then for the Spire bass that I had, is this one? just show it for the VOD maybe later if someone wants to copy it. That's basically it. So how does it go? What key is byte in? Something like this. Okay, it's like this. Something like this, right? And then just copy this to the put it in the mixer real quick. Is it +1? Yeah. Something like this. And then you have this sample that you just pitch along with it. So what is it now? And then you basically just cut the low out of there and just add a sub, honestly. So let's say pitch it up 12. So +6 then. Maybe mono. Like that. And I just sidechain that, obviously, but and there you go. Now all you need to do is like add like a sub or something, but let's just get one from Spire. It's probably this one again. Old sub for this one. Just add the sub as well. Just got the low end out of the bass. Like the mid bass is if we add a sub. Oh. But there you go. That's basically, I don't know who asked, but there you go. We need to get his attention somehow. Okay, what did I miss? Let's see. As you can all double click to set individual this. Okay. Okay, as you can all double click to set individual clip pitch without making unique. Wait, Alt double click. Like this. Oh, and then you don't have to make them unique. Like, I'm so old school with like all these new updates and stuff. There's every single stream. There's something that I'm figuring out. Like, there's a way better thing, you know? So if I do, but okay, wait. Alt double click and then page. Oh my god, my whole life just changed. Oh, you can even find it. Mute, reverse. Oh my god, that is amazing. Wait, there's no way. And then, but does this? This is annoying though. Like, does this go change this as well? So if I do this, and then, oh jeez, okay, I can't escape that. Because like a lot of times I have a sample that I work with here, and it, for example, it says the key in it, or I rename it like B, for example. If I pitch it up here too, and it says B and then still -5, and it won't be, you know? Or am I just being annoying right now? I don't know. You can always set the root node in settings. Yeah, okay. I mean, it works, but like, I mean, like, it's just a different way to do what I did, basically, right? Okay, but does it show up here? That's the question. Ah, okay, so you don't have that many audio clips then. Because if I do this, and I do this, and I do this, does it show up at audio clips? No, okay, that's nice. While we're on the topic of learning things, okay, I'm curious what more Steven is gonna say. Bro, how you make the 2 Grohl sample? You created this sample like already 10 years ago. It's just it's with Citrus. I don't know if I can probably find the folder. Because I used to, yeah, here. So, okay, I can probably show this. On this left side here, like for example here, this is like the Dyro and Loopers released a song called Bad Boy. And I was just trying to recreate. And like I would just cut stuff out here, you know? It was just like out of curiosity how they made it. So I just started to recreate it, you know? New attention span update dropped. Okay, what am I missing? I feel like everyone's like clowning me that I'm missing something. What's up? Control G will also merge and consolidate. Yeah, but the thing is, there's a lot of shortcuts, but like how much do you gain, you know? Like what's the difference between like doing that or just this? And then there you go. Or is it now also something you guys like, oh my god, I can't believe you're doing it like that? Mission failed, we'll get it next time. Oh, another spec. Good to see you, bro. If you select anything and click Control Alt C, you consolidate it. Oh my god. But like, does it do the whole? What did you just? Okay, but like, this is what I mean. Like, what do you mean? Or is it because I looped this? So if I do this, Control Alt C. Ah. Yeah, but like the things, all these things they save like. Okay, oh, screen. Jesus Christ, I'm slow today. Holy fuck. Okay, so I just had this played like this, and I clicked consolidate this, and it just gave me this. So I was like, okay, why would you use that? But it was because I already had stuff selected. So if I click this, I can do this. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of shortcuts probably, right? That it, like I feel like the last time I genuinely like checked everything that was new in FL Studio was like years ago. So I'm probably behind on a lot of stuff, as you guys can see. But yeah, I feel like my computer is really good as it is, so I don't really need to consolidate stuff for like, you know, to care about latency and stuff. Next time I'll call you when you forget to switch the screen. Yeah, fair. Honestly, you probably should. But okay, yeah, that was just someone who was asking for Oh, I made the bass line for Byte. I don't know if there's any other projects you guys were like asking for or whatever. But just shoot questions. Feel free to shoot questions. I can open any project you guys want. I can see if there's anything I've been working on recently that'd be cool to show, or if that I even can show. Yeah, I like the drum and bass track I was working on earlier before I started streaming. I kind of want to know if I should finish it. Like, the thing is, like, realistically, what do I even release that, you know? Because I was also thinking, like, Bunt or Bunt, however you want to say it. He's also releasing a lot of drum and bass tracks, and it's really, like, really listening to a lot of his stuff recently. And it's so cool. And I feel like it still sounds like him, so I need to, like, figure out a way to make it accessible instead of, like, just producing nerd music, you know? Okay, so especially for Martin, look at this screen. But this is what I showed earlier today. I think most of you heard this, but
Chemical.
I feel like it's a bit too emotional and like producer-y, you know? I feel like if I want to release drum and bass music, I do want it to really be really cool. I feel like this is really cool, but like more in a technical way. Those drums are fucking really cool. This shit. That is really cool. I think it just needs like a really catchy vocal and then you're done, you know? Yeah, the FLP. So it's just all the vocal samples and stuff, or like the stuff here. Like, all this stuff is so aggressive. Oh my god. That was really cool. Damn. Wait, if I play this, like, that's sick. But yeah, Violin and B6 sidechain by 1/4 into the kick and snare with back would be great. Yeah, that's like so much direction, so many directions you can go to with this, you know. But like, if you, what's that one song like? Anybody. You guys probably know it. Trippin'? Probably? Is it called Trippin'? Trippin', yeah, okay. Something like that would be really, it's so accessible, even though it's drum and bass, you know? And I guess drum and bass nowadays is very accessible, but like, I feel like this isn't that. This is just like cool for like producers and like... For example, if I showed this to Emilia or my sister or something, they would say like, oh yeah, like, cool, but I don't understand this, you know, it's too much happening, for example. But really cool melodies though. It's always like when I say like, oh, this sounds really cool, and then I want to play it solo and it just doesn't play. And I'm just sitting here like, why is it not playing? Is it? Huh? Why is nothing playing now? Am I... Why is the piano not playing? It's the only thing that's not... Huh? Sidechain automation, yeah, but like the piano shouldn't be sidechained. Especially if I play it from here, it should just... And now it plays. What the hell? Yeah, I just love writing music like this, you know? Like just create atmospheres and then starting a track from there. I wonder what a more aggressive Brooks drum and bass drop would be like. That would probably be more like the sample I just played, like something like this. But let's say we do this. Like something dumb like that, and then just completely go crazy, you know? Let's see if we can do something fun with this. Because I feel like these hats and stuff don't fit at all, but... Then, like, see if we can sidechain. Is this sidechain? No. Okay, I have to... Okay, there we go. Look how far in the red it is. Oh, I never know what... Is it this one? Okay, perfect. Something dumb, like noise jazz style, you know? Is this even stretched at all? No, because it's 174. Sounds like this. I know it's like a whole bunch of noise, but aggressive drum and bass for me is just something like that, you know? So yeah, chop the arm and break up and put it there. Yeah, like it's not gonna fit, but yeah. Oh shit, okay, we've been streaming for an hour and 43 minutes already. Should we do some demos? I think. Right? This is just, imagine, I always like picture people just joining the stream or just clicking the link in my story, and then it's like first thing they hear after watching some ads is like, I like this first hit though a lot. See if this. The timing doesn't even make sense, so it's not short enough to matter. Yeah, I feel like we need more. Oh, maybe this is a good track to do the Soundgarden trick on for the people that haven't seen it. So if you have a drum and bass track, a lot of times after the limiter is the best, and then maybe also before the limiter. If you put it on D before and A after, like. call it the hamburger technique. Exactly. The Lion Harris knows what's up. I knew he would know it, you know? Okay. Okay, but how about we check some demos? I don't know how many I can check today. I feel like lately it's always been a struggle to get everything done. But I have a cool track to show while I look for some demos. Out soon, hopefully. Okay, I'm gonna check some demos. And then you guys enjoy this beautiful remix. No, I am, so. Bang and damn. I always forget.
If I met you in another life, maybe we'd be worth the waiting.
What's really cool, like I'm looking at the forum now, and literally demo 1 and 2 are by Martin Stevenson and music by David. And now we're like scrolling all the way down and we're at demo, let's see, 1217. Crazy. What day is it today? It is the 2nd. Okay, Requiem, Matrix, Omer. Oh, Levi's back as well. Sui. Alright, let's do Martin Stevenson here. MCA Beats. Oh yeah, we promised MCA Beats to do it. Let's see. Like sometimes I see people say like, "Oh yeah, you haven't checked my demos ever," and I've been sending them for 6-7 weeks. Fuck, I said no, don't do it. Is there anyone in chat that's like waiting for weeks now? I fucking knew this was cool. I didn't even do it on purpose. It sounds like I did it on purpose, but. Like the funny thing is I even see like, you guys don't know, but I see when someone chats for the first time. And I even see people now, like I get a notification, oh, this person chats for the first time. 6767. Like they just type the first time in Twitch, on Twitch or on chat just to say that. Yeah, or the trick of I go to sleep. Yeah, okay, so this stream, I go to sleep soon, won't be allowed. You won't skip the queue, whatever. Like, not gonna happen. I need to be harder on you guys, because like you just take advantage of like me believing everyone. Turns out it's just some guy from UK that's like literally an hour earlier. And I'm like, oh yeah, I need to go to bed. Like we all do, you know. I'm not sure if you like mine today, but it's a completely different side of me. Yeah, can we just to hear it? Okay, but I don't see anyone that's like, okay. Mods, can we ban this Caden James guy? Oh, we just already played one of his tracks, so we don't need to check his demos, so. See, but this is what I mean. Lion Harris is saying, my hamster died 1 minute ago, can you? I would, like, just in case it was true, I would feel like bad for you. And just, okay, sure, let's listen to your track. You know? But if you go to me, please do it. Okay, okay, Bananex, I feel like you've been here since day 1 as well. Let's just find your demo, honestly. Quite long. What is he saying? Okay, Bananex quite long, so please do it at the end of the stream. Okay, help me. We have an outro song nowadays, though. Oh, capital no. Okay. Let's not do Bananex then. My bad, bro. My fish died 8 years ago, Brooks. Does that count? Yes. Okay. Sui's first. Let's see. Do I have Sui in the queue? Oh yeah, here's. I think you're in the queue, but I feel so bad for you. Let's do yours first then. Let me move everything over. Yeah, Rip Fishy in the chat. Okay, but I always want to click away. I appreciate you for typing that out in the on SoundCloud. But you spelled my name wrong, bro. I appreciate the effort though, and condolences to your fish. Good kick. Oh yeah, now I get the nostalgia name. Tribute to Fishy, exactly. Let's see, if you had to choose between the two DJs, who would it be, Marshmello or Skrillex? Skrillex, all the way. Hey, I think I saw you producing on Mac in the video. Are you producing on both Mac and Windows? Yeah. So I have a PC at home, like a desktop thing built, which is Windows, and then I have a MacBook for on tour and sessions and stuff where I record vocals and work on the road. Do you produce outside, like in a cafe? Yeah. So whenever I go to Finland to visit Emilia's family, for example, we go a couple weeks in summer, a couple weeks in winter. There's like this really nice cafe. I just get like breakfast or lunch or something. I was just there with my laptop. Rip Fishy, classic nostalgia 1.4.2 Sui demo. Really cool, man. I like how this starts. I like how this stops. That's not what I meant to say at all. Like, I really like the kick and bass combo here. You go to saunas every day there. So a lot of her friends have like vacation spots. There are like a lot of people there have like summer cottages. So there's a lot of lakes and stuff there where obviously also has a like smaller islands in those lakes. And people just build their vacation home there, basically. So they have like a small boat or like a really tiny boat, like just literally like small you can think of. You just drive to the island, and then there's sometimes no electricity or no heating or whatever. It's just like a old school wooden house, you know, and they built their own saunas there, and they have their own like docks where you can jump off of. Really cool. So, yeah. But Sui, thanks for the demo. I get what you mean with the nostalgia. So with the glidey synths and stuff, really cool. Okay, so of course, Music by David has to be first. He still the only one that figured out how to get first all the time. Girl Like Me with vocals version 1. Jumping Ducks. Docks. D-O-C-K-S. I also saw a TikTok today, and it really is true. If you spell out S-O-C-K-S, socks, and you say it fast, it sounds like you're speaking Spanish. And I know that like you guys are probably trying now. Like if you spell out socks really fast, it sounds like you're speaking Spanish. Sounds really cool, man. This. And this is what I mean. It's really cool, and you hear immediately it's Music by David. Like if he produced a different genre with these kind of sounds, you would hear it's him, 100%. Vocals feel really mid-heavy. Let me put on the headphones. I feel like here I really like the mix because like there's also he has his own way of mixing stuff, you know, in the best way. But like here I have no idea what the vocals are saying. A really cool track. Like your bass is always sound like so gritty, if that makes sense, like really crispy. I don't know how you do it, but like I think crispy is the right word for it, right? Vocal spelling out SOCKS. I agree with the FIFA vibe for sure. Pretty cool. Go Like Me with vocals, version 1, music by David. Yeah, sick, bro. I see a lot of people say about the vocal as well. Like, it is a bit hard to understand what's going on in like the break parts, but in the drop, like, sick. Sounds really cool. So next one, Christian David Break Idea Test, version 1, 2026. Bass sound though. I feel like this could just work though. I like the sound of the bass. I feel like the plugs could use some more layering, some more work overall. I like the idea though, really good melody. But yeah. For sure use some more layers. Like the mix as well, like this is quite gentle and then this all of a sudden a lot louder everything, with the drums and everything. Maybe you could filter those. Yeah. People are saying they love the drop. So yeah. Like the drop is perfect, but I will work on the break then if I have to see what chat's saying. But yeah, thanks for standing, bro. Okay, then we have Lion Harris, which we already know what style it's gonna be, probably. Yep, here we go. It's even more aggressive than normal. Big. Oh, that screechy thing, tonal thing is really sick.
I saw it coming from miles away. I better speak up if I got something to say, 'cause it ain't over until she sings. You had your reasons, you had a few, but you know that I would go anywhere for you, 'cause it ain't over until she sings.
You always pick the right acapellas as well, it always fits so well. lead. Zotac-ish. Really cool. More excited for the heavier kick.
Everybody make it back.
Yeah, what Kurt is saying, you ever hear something you instantly know it's Lion Harris? For sure. I feel like Lion Harris also has enough music to like just play a full 1 hour set with just his own mashups and tunes and remixes and everything. Hey, Lion Harris, do you like upload your stuff on social media, SoundCloud, like Instagram, what you name it? Just curious. You sent me so much music over the last months, and like all of them are just like tracks like this, fully finished, everything. Really cool. Love the way you mix stuff as well. Can imagine Timmy Trumpet playing this? Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's just quality, man. Lion Harris, like always. This is the Tell Me Lies 2K7 and Brooks version. Oh yeah, right. Okay, let me figure that, because you sent it in the demo submission, right? Let's see, Michael Maddox. Let's see if I can find it. Oh yeah, here, okay. I'm curious. Tell Me Lies 2K17 Brooks version by Michael Maddox.
Just tell me lies, just tell me lies. I know it cursed, it's absurd, but I'm not going. Just tell me lies, just tell me lies.
Okay, the lie is Brooks made this drop.
There's the boomerang bass line as well. Yeah, really sick, bro. I feel like all of you guys wanted me to release a version like this, you know? But like, honestly, that could also be a cool thing to do on streams, because I feel like a lot of you guys want me to go back to my old sound, especially on Twitch and stuff. I can for sure like remix one of my own tracks or something. Like basically do what Michael Maddox just did. Europeans would be sick. Yes, please. Yes, would be so cool. Yeah. Thing is that like I don't really release versions like that anymore, so it would be just purely for the stream, you know. But I feel like a lot of you guys, yeah, okay. I see a lot of yeses coming in. You can for sure do that. VIP for the Patreons, for example. That could also be cool. Where you could like start it on Twitch, for example, and then just log or drop the what's it called, the project file on Patreon or something. But yeah, thanks for sending, bro, Michael Maddox. Really good job. Damn, I actually want to remix Tell Me Lies now. Yeah, and then I'll reach out to Future House Music for Kaden James release. I feel like that's how you should just do your career, bro. Remix all my songs and then I'll send it to the labels I release on. Infinite release hack. Let's see. Okay. Next one's by Requiem. Weird Alien ID updated drop. What was you making with Mike the other day? Lots of music. Got a lot of cool stuff coming up with Mike. Music. We heard this already, right? Update. Okay, makes sense now. I'm slow. Oh, okay, wait, this is this one, yeah. lead is just so unique. It's so cool. Cool chorus here as well. That lead is just like something so good, so creative. Yeah, I agree with Matrix. Really cool. Great chords as well. Like this lead drop is just so special, so unique, so new. Yeah, really sick. Like what Martin Stevenson saying is really smart. Like you can market this as one of the alien files the US government released. But this is sick, bro. Like the sound, I don't know like what feedback to give, but like I like the drums as well. Only thing that I might think right now, maybe it's different from what I said last week, but like this synth is so special, so unique. I feel like obviously this works. This is really cool. I'm just curious how it would sound if you just have a kick and a bass and then that lead on top, you know? So now there's so much happening on top of the lead that I feel like as special as the lead is, you kind of want to give it like enough space to just be its own thing. But the drums are really sick. Yeah, like Matrix asking how would you make it thicker? Like I'm like this is just like this works perfectly and you could release it like this, but I'm also thinking like what if you just have a kick and a bass that's like just on the rhythm of that wobble, you know? So it's just really danceable. Like I'm just picturing like the lead expression of that like a Dom Dolla will play, but then you have to execute it right, you know? So then it's like, okay, how would Dom Dolla, for example, play it, or John Summit, or whoever, you know? Like, yeah, like you can go any direction, you know? Like that's like it's really cool. I mean, it's something you could try, and Matrix is right, it would make it more minimal. But I'm just also picturing like how can you make the most out of what you have, you know? And then what do you guys think? What chat? What do you think? How would you guys? Yeah, sound goodizer. Really cool though. I don't know. Trial and error is the way to find out. I think, yeah, like that's what I mean. Like I would just sometimes you see those TikToks, you know, like when there's like what if this song was made by all these artists, and then you have like 5-second snippets in different styles, different genres, different artist sounds, you know. I would just like mess around with that, like just loop that sound and see how many ideas you can come up with the low end and the drums and the sub, and just figure that out, you know. Maybe that's a good idea. But yeah, killer, bro. This is really sick. Requiem. Once again with a great demo. Let's see, next one, Matrix. Oh, it's on Monster Guard. Damn. He's moving up in the world. Matrix, Almost Home, extended mix. Okay, something completely different now. really cool sounds, man. He's flexing again, yeah. He always is. I'm so excited for the drop. Dude, this stereo imaging is insane. I'm like zoning out, trying to focus on everything, but just wanted to show you a different side of my music. Yeah, bro, like just sick once again. Ooh. And congrats on the release, man. Like it's such a clean mix as well. I don't even know how to like what to use for reference, for example, for this. Love the kick here as well. Yeah, I agree with what Ben is saying, Kenny James. Every single sound is perfect. Like everything has its own spot. Everything's banned to perfection. Now this ARP is like fading out. It's impressive. Okay, Matrix Music saying almost home, Matrix on Monstercat the 30th of June. So there you go. For the people who are just as amazed as everyone in chat is. Sick, dude. Like mixing this is. Yeah, amazing. And this is music, you know? Oh, my dad in the chat saying whoa. First time he's chatting today, so Matrix music, that's my dad approves. Dad's a drummer actually, so he probably loves this stuff. So he knows about drums. I'm happy that my dad joins in here and not when you guys were all asking for feed pics, you know? It looks like it's a very musical stream and like everyone's like listening to this music and enjoying the vibe, and then like an hour ago everyone was like, yeah, Brooks, when is the feed pics? And we don't care about your Patreon, I just mean like I want to pay for your feed pics. But yeah, Matrix, amazing, man. It's out on the 30th on Monstercat. Crazy. Really, really good. Thanks. Oh, outro, of course. Yeah, so just so everyone knows, including my dad, please tell your son to send us feedbacks from Martin Stevenson is probably the weirdest one here. So they know who to expect the weird stuff from. Let's see. Next one. WVLK, Welk, do you hear me?
Always been
This is cool. So far, I'm loving this. Okay, this could be really, really sick. Cool synths. It wasn't what I was expecting though. It's really, really good, but I want to hear it. Like you need to sidechain it to the drums. Because now the synth is just on top of everything. Or is it just me? Really sick though. Pitch bends as well, good call. There's these ARPs in the background as well. I feel like if you like fix the mix a bit on the drop, it like you killed it. It's really cool. I feel like the synth is so, it's really cool that the synth is obviously where you want to listen to, but I feel like it's so overpowering compared to the rest. I feel like here everything's more in line with everything, you know, the vocal, the drums, the bass. But here it's just like if you turn the synth down a little bit and sidechain it better to the drums, then like boom. And it would cost you saying as well, like maybe the second drop a bit different, but like this synth is really cool. Yeah, we recommend say the only thing needs to be fixed in the mix, everything is on point. And I feel like here sounds really good. Just work a bit more on the mix of that synth and you got a really good track, so really, really cool. Let's see, next one, Ben Bomer, Loop and Chords Demo by Otis. Ooh, nice kick. Hands up. Afro House guy. I like the shaker as well. Damn, really good sample selection. Really sick. Oh damn, Kenny James with 5 subs. Appreciate it, bro. Thank you. Don't have to do that. Just give it up for King James. Appreciate it, bro. Shout out to you. And congrats with the release on the remix. Big stuff. Benenix was a lucky one. Benenix got one. Oh, amazing. He deserves one, honestly. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you. Yeah, I appreciate you for making the remix, bro. Like, it's all you. You were texting me as well, like, yeah, thank you for everything you do, but like, it's a sick remix. End of story. Like, it's only, I'm only like pushing it further with the remix that you made, so. Yeah, really cool. Ooh, I like those Cork Glide stuff. Who struck this? Otis. I feel about this, like, everything was very, like, a lot of cool percussion. And I don't think this is what I was expecting, but then this glide makes it okay, I guess. Really cool though. Could be a second Marbles anthem, yeah. I already have the Marbles anthem. I feel like the first one we used it in the Marble run, it dropped so perfectly. Like by the time it got to the drop, it was immediately like really built tension in the race, you know? Is there a round today? Yeah, for sure. I think we have 1, 2, 3, like 4, 5 demos, I think, left in queue. They'll do a Marble run. Because like I'm flying out on Thursday, so I do have to prepare a lot of stuff tonight, so it won't be the longest stream. We'll do 5 more demos, a Marble run. We need 1 or 2, this will be the last stream for some time, I guess. Yeah. 2 runs then, I guess. Are you back in Eindhoven in July? Yes, I am. What day are you in Eindhoven, Ben? Let me check right away. Yeah, I can't believe I won marbles last week after finishing every time. Yeah, somehow Chris always dies in marbles. And then last week he won. Let's see, back music is mine also asking you just missed me last time. Okay, let's... Oh, here it starts again. Okay, back music, I'll add it to the queue. If you uploaded it last time as well. Okay, added it. Yeah, I feel like here you keep the drums in and I feel like it makes more sense, you know? But holy shit, this synth is so cool. Okay, Subarctic is asking, is Subarctic here? What? Oh, in the queue. I was like, what the fuck? Is Otis in the chat? I don't think so. He was in the chat like earlier, I think, but I haven't seen him say anything, but... Okay, let's go to the next one. Okay, so let's skip to back then.
Is your captain speaking?
Yeah, everyone wake up. Back is here.
For high BPM.
Oh, this is here.
And Thanos bases.
Good. Yeah, great demo, bro.
Get ready for techno.
Oh, that's sick. I feel like you're also very lucky with the last 2 demos and then switching to this. Way louder than the rest. I filtered the speakers down. Sick though. Oh my god, I got a hype chest. Open. I got fuck whoa emote. This is what Twitch want me to say. Yeah, but Otis, you are in chat, I see. a great demo, bro. I would check what we said while the track was playing. Like the synth in the drop is really cool. But I'm not sure if the transitions work from so many drums, percussion and everything to then go to just a kick and the synth. Oh no, that's really cool. I love this trancey vibe here, it's really sick.
Starting the system. Launch sequence engaged. Get ready for techno. 3, 2, 1.
I really like this synth, man. I agree with what Subarctic is saying though, the vocal is kind of corny. Then again, like if you're like at any set this will be played would be like obviously in a like hard techno stuff like that. I mean it works. If you have better options I would like try to find them, but like holy this synth here, like the way it like pitch waves, I almost want to say, is really cool. So yeah, back system override, big room techno, really cool. Really, really sick. Yeah, I would check to see if like for the vocal, but then again it works as well. So if you want to keep it like that, then go for it, you know. Let's see. Okay, then we have A first, a repeated remix. Is he in the chat?
Stay for the night. Call it what you want, and I'll compromise to have you in my arms. Is this what
Levi's. I think you're in the queue, yeah.
'Cause I'll find my faith in anything. Don't fight the feeling. Rewind, repeat.
So the next one in queue.
The world ends tonight.
Morgan Stevenson, actually. Damn.
You'll be in my arms. You'll be frozen in time. Underneath
Cool fact.
the stars, my lungs screaming. This heart is bleeding. I love this feeling. So rewind, repeat it.
But there's so many like stutter and phaser effects and stuff and glides happening. It might be a bit much. Maybe turn that down a little bit.
Just close your eyes.
Switch up, damn.
Need to see is your heart
Little off key here as well.
underneath the sheets. Don't fight the demons, 'cause they will tear you apart from the seams. And if darkness creeps in,
Toxic Red, I agree. What happened?
the world ends tonight. You'll be in my arms.
Switch up is a generous word, yeah.
Underneath the stars, my lungs screaming. This heart is bleeding.
Yeah, I feel like this could use some cleanup stuff.
Rewind, repeat it.
Yeah, good remix. I think what happened here.
Just close your eyes.
It's like in a different key as well, so maybe check that a bit. But Only Affairs would have like there's so much going on with like stutters and automation and everything. Maybe turn it down a little bit, like I said. Check this part of it again. Under that, like cool remix for sure. Ben David sings also a good one. Sounds too cut up. It needs more release on the stutter. It's polytonal. Brooks, you don't get it. Yeah. Of course it is. Okay, my bad, bro. No, but thanks for sending. I would, just go over the stuff we just mentioned, and I see some useful feedback in the chat as well. So, yeah. I had that with like back at dance fair times. I don't know if you guys have been to dance fair before, but they're always like when I would do like demo sessions at Future Music or something, there would always be a couple people that would just hand in a demo, and then when you get feedback, they're like, no, but like I just want to be creative and this is my own sound. And then I would literally just point out like, oh no, this is off key, you know, this doesn't make sense. You should change that. And it's like, no, you just don't get it. I'm the artist, I'm the creative, you know. And I go, then why ask for feedback? You know, they just, I don't know. I feel like sometimes you have these people that just stand in queue for an hour and all they accept is, oh my God, I want to sign your track. And then the moment they don't hear exactly that, a lot of times they had like their parents with them as well. Like, oh yeah, but he's really talented. And he really has his own sound. And it's like, okay, like I'm trying to help you guys, you know? Like, it's just like, yeah, okay. Okay, we listen to this one. Are the leads better now by more than Steve? Oh, I think I know what this is going to be. I hope. Okay, back to it.
Repeat
100%. Sounds like a party. This is really cool. And Martin Stevens is also one of those people that just always shows up with quality, you know? Yeah, and I agree with what Roselle was saying. Like, Martin's pictures always make me smile, bro. It's so positive. Just him as a person, it's just like, I feel like he's the definition of a good mood, you know? He just like always like, he makes the streams better. When I was on calls with him, talking about the collab or with Audemy or something, like it's just like, your day's just better with him in it, you know? And it's really nice. And he makes really cool music, and he's a great producer, so. Yeah, really cool. These are the leads. Sick, bro. Thanks for sending. I would just finish it and upload it. Fuck it. I'm fucking sobbing. What the fuck? No, but for real though. And everyone is agreeing. So, let's see. There have two more. Oh, this is MCA Beats. So for 2:34 on the stream, MCA Beats, pop it. He already went to bed, but like he's always here. He's from the Philippines. He's always like staying up late to check the VODs and the stream. So, and we never know what genre it is. So I'm curious. Okay, wait. I just talked over a cool part, I think. I did. See, Miller Music said, I'm asking him too, because I've requested it like 2-3 streams ago, but still nope. Brooks is money queue. Just wondering, yeah, okay, let's just do 1-2 more demos for people that really are like, okay, been trying to send it for weeks, but that has to be it, because we also have to do a mobile run. This is what I mean, but MCA Beats, like, you never know what you get, you know? In the best way.
Pursue operating personnel. Commence.
Okay. Jesus Christ. But this is what I mean. Like, actually, I can see the future bounds. It's some shit he's singing himself, or it's stuff like this, you know. I did like exactly what. Let's see, who said that? You Snake? Yeah, Kosti. Like, I just see the wall of death happening here, you know. Damn. Oh, that was cool. Really cool, really cool. Oh, I wish he had downloads on. This would be so sick to just randomly drop in a set. This one. Like, oh, I would love to play this out live. Crazy. Okay, MJ Beats, if you're watching this, please send. I'd love to play it. And I'm going on tour soon. Like, imagine you're just playing your set, like, whatever, tech house, future house, whatever. And then just build up to... That would go nuts. Anywhere you go. And see, the last one we loaded up. Oh, that's this one. Okay. So we did play it already. Let's see. I saw a couple people in chat say that they've sent demos for a couple weeks already. And they're also asking. Let's see. Faceman. Brooks, could I DM you the pre-save to the Marble song on Insta? Comes out into the... Yeah, for sure. 100%. Subarctic. Right. Let's see. Flashbang again. Damn. Wait. Oh, yeah. Here. Subarctic. Alright. Find Me. Break Not Done by Subarctic. Okay, and then Ben David. Oh yeah, Levi. I said Levi was in the chat. Okay, Ben David and Levi. Oh, I have this. This is a serum patch, isn't it? Oh, I love this clap as well. There's some sharp frequencies in it that you might want to filter out. But... Alright, see you later, Impulse. Thanks for joining. I like the vocal as well. Oh, thanks for sending face, man. It's always when it's turning dark here, my camera quality just goes to shit because there's not enough light. But if I open the blinds, does that fix it? No, it doesn't fix it at all. There we go. That's a lot clearer. Oh my god, my camera quality just went up like times 10. Yeah, really cool, Spartak. Yeah, like I said, there's some frequencies that I feel like you should like fix or like put some soothe on, but yeah, really cool demo. Let's see, then we have Ben David, On My Mind, unreleased.
I'm feeling something so inviting. Yeah, it's in the air.
Sounds really cool so far.
Pulls me under.
Oh my god, I feel like I'm like 60 frames per second now as well. I should turn the lights on more often.
You take me there. In this dream, I wanna stay. No, nothing could wake me. 'Cause every time I hear your name, my heart goes crazy. Oh my love, now I can't get you out of my mind. It's that rush, it keeps me coming back every time. It's so good, so play that on repeat and rewind. Every night, got you on my mind.
That's really cool. The B part is so sick as well. Ding, 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 ding. Catchy.
Yeah, you make it feel so simple. Yeah, you make me say, love don't need to be riddle. If it's something real, in this dream I wanna stay. No, nothing could wake me. 'Cause every time I hear your name, my heart goes crazy. Oh my love, now I can get you out of my mind. It's that
Also cool this.
it keeps me coming back every time. It's so good, so play that on repeat in my mind. Oh my love, now I can get you out of my mind. It's that rush, it keeps me coming back every time. It's so good, so play that on repeat in my mind. Every night, got you on my mind.
I love the call and response here.
Yeah, you make it feel so simple. Yeah, you make me say, love don't need to be riddle. If it's something real.
Really sick. Yeah, everyone in chat seems to love it as well. And like really cool. Like it's just so surprising, the drop as well. Like you never announced it, and I love it. It's really cool. Really good call and response as well. So yeah, killer track. Thanks for sending, man. Really, really sick. Let's see. Okay, this is the last one. Wish you well. Progress update. Levi music. Okay, progress update. That's always nice.
Baby, I wish you well. We walk the world together, girl. I wish you well. Even though
It's called edging, bro.
you well. We walk the world
I think we listened to this a couple streams ago.
well. Even though you hate me,
Oh yeah, he's saying this is an updated version from 2 weeks ago.
can't shift the blame.
Knock 3.
All over love, turned in a head. I know it's over now, but
Room for Kate and James demo to the... Yeah, of course.
yeah.
We'll do the Marble Anthem while I do the Marble Run. And then I'll end the stream with the Kate and James demo.
Control my heart. I wish I could, I wish I could, I wish I could. Said you give me time, but I never came back. Just hit my
sounds good. I think with the mix master, you like overdid it a little bit. But it's already a huge improvement from the last time. So you're really killing it, man. Yeah, because Lieve, you said you were producing for like 2 years or something, right? You have 2 years, yeah, exactly. Yeah, great, bro. Especially for 2 years. Like Music said, thank you, Brooks, as always. See you next time. Time to sleep. Good night, bro. Thanks for sending your demo. See you next stream. Make a drop competition with a 6/7 pre-drop vocal sample voiced by Brooks. 6/7. There you go, you got the sample. Everyone's happy. No, but great, bro. Levi. Great progress as well. I think what everyone's agreeing on, like, if you just help with the mix, I would focus on that a bit more. But and the hi-hat at the half beat is a bit too sharp, I think. But yeah, you gotta go like 6/7. 6/7! Like that. Oh my, I can't believe I'm doing it. I'm 31 years old, guys. Don't make me do this. Shit. That was good though, right? Wasn't it? Okay, now next stream. Okay, you guys have a couple weeks as well. Next streams, like, I'll probably forget about that this even happened. And then I open all the demos and then I have these fucking pre-drops everywhere. I think that's my own fault, obviously. So, Ben, did you send me the track you wanted me to play at the end? Because like we're probably gonna load up Marbles now. Because I already updated it before stream. So, can we start with the Discord something? Yeah, we could also do that. For sure. On the farm, okay, perfect. Okay, let's move chat up so I can see. Where's OBS? Okay, there's OBS. Okay, I have to sign in with Twitch. Okay, signed in. And then all that's left to do is okay, play Ricey Years, the official Marbles anthem. Okay, perfect. So this should be working. Continue. Oh, there we go. Race. Okay, let's find which one's cool. Ooh, Heart. Love's in the Air. Let's play that one. Have you renamed it to Marbles Anthem? I did, yeah. Once the track loads, then we'll get rid of the Marbles music, so. Alright, type play. Yeah, you guys know how this works. If Chris is joining... Oh yeah, Chris is in there. For some reason, Chris always seems to, like, end up crashing somewhere. Okay, start. In 18 seconds we're releasing. Okay, this is not that hectic of a map. It's quite long, but yeah, Chris, honestly, me too. Requiem first. See, this is just the perfect track for this. Chris third. Requiem still first. Requiem's first again. Oh, Ben David. Oh, Chris is first now. Damn. Okay, Ben David already passed him. Now Arman is passing him. More Stevens is close as well. Ben David, first place. Oh, what the hell? Miller Music just passed everyone. Oh, okay, this is a risky one. He made it though. Let's see. I want to see if Chris makes it. Chris? Oh, okay. I was expecting Chris to die here, but he didn't. Such a track though, damn. I think Miller Music's gonna win. Mono Music, Chris here as well. Huh? Where's Chris first? Oh! Okay, you can still die here, so... Okay, where's Chris? Where's Chris? Oh, there's Chris. Chris is 100% gonna fall off here. He's not. Okay. Who's gonna win? Why? Who's this? Why? Who? What? Why can I not see this name? Who's this? It says Miller won, but like this guy for sure came first. Who is this? That's crazy. Okay, Miller Music first, Ben David second, Chris third. There's still a lot of people coming in, I guess. Alright, Miller Music won. Omar Stevens didn't finish. Kenny James didn't finish. Toscomat didn't finish. Tila Music didn't finish. Amin. Didn't I finish last time as well? Right, last time I was being very cocky. And then I got like last. It wasn't about who was there first, but like who traveled the most distance or something. So yeah. Another one. You're first and rest history. Better than dying, I guess. Yeah, fair. Okay, should we do another one? Random track? Okay, random track. Fuck it. Last one then. Gee, how do I even follow this? Damn. I can't see anything. Okay, countdown starts. Is this track gonna light up, you think, or is it just gonna be shit to watch the whole time? Not sure what it's saying. Love this track. Really makes me feel things. Yeah, this is crazy. Oh, Banana X is here as well. James, Requiem, Mono Music, Ball, Roman, Nacho, pretty far ahead. Close again as well. Oh, I'm in first place, damn. But I feel like there's something wrong with the calculations, because like I'm not even in the top 10, but I'm way ahead of everyone. Like Morris Stevenson is first, apparently. No, Banana X is first. I'm second. Okay, now it updated. Don't even close. Oh, yeah. George catching up. Rigged? Yeah, exactly. Oh, this track, man, it's so good. Excuse me? No. What's happening here? I'm more receiving, caught up, damn. Miller Music first. Oh, okay, this is the finish. Damn, Miller Music first, Fluxia Music second, Matrix third, fourth, Baseman 5, George 6, Spider-Man 7. There's still people stuck here. Okay, are we going another lap or what's the plan here? That was it, right? Oh, yeah. How did? Yeah, I was about to say you won twice in a row. That's crazy. Wins 1+1. That's what I mean. Like 2 races, 2 wins. That's insane. How's it even possible, honestly? At least I didn't get yeeted this time, yeah. I got me 4th, that's better than last. Damn, Chris with 122 points. Did the most. Okay, so Mercedes did the most races. Toscomet also joined 5. Lion Harris joined 5. Matrix also 5. Yeah, crazy. I mean, it's okay. Holy shit, I love this track though, man. Jesus Christ. That was it for Marbles. Oh, perfect timing because now the outro plays, I guess, for this track. Let's see. Oh, I was gonna play the Bananax. My demo now, please. I think it's the right moment for it. Okay. I promised him to check it. See if I can find it real quick. What an amazing track. Ricey Years. Okay, let's go back to the demo submissions real quick. Because then I'll play Bananax's demo real fast. And then we'll close the stream with Kaden James. Let's see if I can find it. Oh yeah, here. Bananax quite long. Play at the end. Okay. There we go.
Hi guys, here's a mix of some of my upcoming ideas that I'm currently working on. I hope I'll be able to release them as soon as possible when I finish them. So grab a seat, get some popcorn, relax and just enjoy.
So wholesome. Voice reveal, yeah. Oh, it's like a mega mix of all your tracks. It's good to hear your voice. I don't know what I was expecting, but it's cool to hear. It's like something different than just a name, you know? Okay, check description. Yeah, so the track list is, so the first is Bananax, ID, Future Bounce, second, ID, Future Bounce. The third is a Bananax and a Suika collaboration remix. Fourth is Hunter, Takedown by Bananax remix. And 5 is Bananax Lost It All, how could I forget? 6 is another ID for YouTube tutorial. Enjoy. I'm gonna scroll through them, bro. Like, Flip all the text. So this is the first ID, Future Bounce.
Trying not to fall into the shadow, trying to stay clear inside my head.
Exactly, Chris.
I keep walking circles in the hallway, waiting for
Sounds good, this one.
the sound. Every little step feels like a replay, trying to get in. I just want a moment to stay unwinding. Take me through the dark, stay close.
That's cool. And then the third one is Salem My Bad, Bananax and Secret Collab remix.
Because of how you acted, kissed me in your jacket. It happened so fast. I fell in like a trap. You wanted a distraction. I wanted it to last. But I guess it's my bad.
Miller Music, yo bro, I need some justice on my demos. Yeah, I've been trying to like keep everyone happy, bro. Like sometimes it doesn't work. I'm sorry.
My bad.
This one has no B part.
Can't hide, baby, nice try. I'm about to switch up these vibes. I finally opened my eyes. It's time to kick you straight back into the night. Cause I see your real face and it's ugly.
Guys, I think Faceman needs something for you. What does Faceman need? Please should accept my DM request on Insta. I can DM you the link. Yeah, I'll do it after the stream. Really cool. This is really cool, actually. Okay, and there's one more that we're gonna play. There's a drum and bass. Is it this one? Sick sounds. It says in the description that one of them was drum and bass, but very solid demos, Bananax. Like Chris was saying, he did cheat the system. He just sends everything in one mega mix, 10-minute long demo. No, really cool. Let's see, the track is drum and bass, but I played only the Future House drop. Ah, okay. That makes sense. That's amazing. Alright, thanks for sending, bro. Amazing. Let's see, then we have the last one. Officially the last one. I've said that a million times today, but you guys really wanted me to play this. This is gonna be the outro song today. No idea what it sounds like. But really cool. Once again, thank you guys for joining. I will be on tour most likely soon. So yeah, too bad I can't stream in China. We're gonna figure out a way. Like next time I'm on tour, I'll just bring a camera and real life streams, whatever. We're gonna make it something cool. So I really feel like I want to keep the promise of like streaming every Tuesday, or at least like once a week. In the weekends, maybe if I'm on tour, maybe even more, because then I'm not stuck when I'm on tour. But then there's I only have my laptop, so there's not much I can do. So then it would be fun to just like go out to the most random restaurants and just see what happens and see what food we can find, you know, stuff like that. So yeah. Super excited to go on tour, but I won't be streaming for a while. I will be posting more on like stories, TikTok, everything. But thanks for sending all the demos. Thanks for being here. I really appreciate you guys more than you think, more than you know, actually. Yeah, I'll let you guys know when I'm back from tour. I'll keep you guys posted when I'm on tour. As always, much love. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. And I'll see you on the next stream. So for the outro part, it's going to be the Kaden James, Devo, Summer Jam, Radio Edit. And talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye. Have a good night. And if I don't see you guys soon, have a great couple of weeks. And then I'll let you know when I'm back. Bye-bye. Thank you.
This ain't nothing but a summer jam. We're gonna party as much as we can tonight. Hotties wearing Prada skirts real tight. Temperature is rising, feeling real hot. In the heat of the night, can't get you out of my mind. I can't lie, 'cause a girl like you is so hard to find. I'm waiting for the day to make you mine, 'cause I can't take it. This ain't nothing but a summer jam. Brown skin and cinnamon tags, whoa. This ain't nothing but a summer jam. We're gonna party as much as we can. Summer jam. This ain't nothing but a summer jam. We're gonna party as much as we can. Tonight, bodies wearing Prada skirts real tight. Temperature is rising, feeling real hot. In the heat of the night, can't get you out of my mind. I can't lie, 'cause a girl